We are outside the Traveling Museum right now here at the Ocean Center, right off of Atlantic Street, and we're here with Biker Billy, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Traveling Museum.
Hey, Jessica, boy, I'll tell you, if you're down here in Daytona, you got to check it out. The museum's got a great new display this year. You get everything from a 60s vintage Sportster, even a 1919 Model J in the original green. I mean, it is so awesome in there.
How much does this cost to get in there?
Nothing! It's free! Check it out. I'll see you inside. They got some good pretzels and soda.
Woo! See you in there. So we're inside the Traveling Museum, and I want to learn about these bikes. I want to know your expertise. What can you tell me about this bike?
Well, I mean, this is a beautiful 1960s Sportster. It is decked out for long-distance hauling. Anybody who thinks a Sportster is just for squirting around town, they just don't know what they're dealing with. Just look at the style in those bags and that fuzzy blue seat. Across the way, I think you got my personal favorite for what's in here. A beautiful 1950 Panhead. This bike is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a hand shift on it, and it's got my favorite saddle setup, which is the pogo mount. So although it's a rigid frame bike, this is the forerunner of the Softail. The saddle actually bounces up and down, and talk about a cushy ride. If you talk about giggles per mile, this is an FXRT, and this frame, in my humble opinion, was one of the most fun frames to ride around. It is a sport glide, and with that rigid fairing, you could just slice right through the air and just have so much fun.
We're in the Ocean Center, and this is where anything that's Harley is here. Tonight, it's open to Hog members only. Harley Owners Group. They get a first insight into what is going on this week at Daytona Bike Week. Let's go check it out and see what we can find.
I sold my home in Australia to fund my world trip on my Harley-Davidson.
So what does it mean to be a Hog member?
You get a lot of benefits.
Incredible brotherhood.
Well, you meet a lot of different people from a lot of different places.
It's one big happy family. I mean, I've never met a bad person, you know.
All right, yeah, we know that. So what does it really mean to be a Hog member?
Get to go to rallies, come here.
Well, that's the obvious, but what does it really mean?
There's a certain amount of pride there, yeah.
And outside of that?
The parties, the girls.
All right, so we're here and looking at the bikes, and this is probably the sweetest part of the exhibit. Let's go sit on some of these new 2007 bikes. Is this a bike that you'd buy?
I wouldn't mind having it. I already have one. I wouldn't mind having it around. It'd be nice, yes.
This is the Nightster. This is the new 2007.5 Sportster that they just launched in January. I want to sit on this thing. I am definitely going to ride this bike this week. How about my favorite bike? This is my bike. I'm taking this home. You gotta check out these pipes. This bike is all blacked out. It's got cool pipes on it. It's pretty sweet. What are you doing here tonight?
I'm selling these tickets for MDA. And it's a good cause.
Oh, so this is the bike that they're gonna be raffling off for MDA. Oh.
I can feel the vibration in these tickets. Looks like I got a winner right here.
What was I gonna say about it? That's awesome.
And these tickets are only sold here in the center. They're not sold in China, no place else, right here.